And that takes care of that. Virtual construct completed. Now to see if Core is awake again.
What? Oh. Hey, Dex. What's up?
I believe I have solved the cryptogram you found.
What did you find? What did it say?
Not a lot, actually. But what little there was speaks volumes. Core, do you like money?
Indeed I do. So, what's in the cryptogram? Spill it already.
I think it may be best if you plug into my personal virtual workspace. This is not an explanation that will do well over audio only. You still have that access key I gave you, yes, no?
Yeah, I got it. Give me a cool minute. I'm gonna crawl back into bed for this one. See you soon.
Guest mode activated. Auxiliary access key authorized. Entering virtual workspace. Welcome back to my lair, Core. I like the new virtual avatar. You're really embracing the look of your new arm, it seems.
I got it. I might as well flaunt it. I see you're still wearing the same old gloss black and chrome look. A little old-fashioned, but you wear it well. Anyone ever tell you that you look like one of the dread pirate robots?
It's funny you mention that. However, to the matter at hand, the secret message in your cryptogram. This is the image you've sent to me. And this is the underlying composition, rendered here in 3 dimensions.
Yes, that's the one. I remember seeing that on the inside of my eyelids when I went to sleep last night. So, what's it say?
Only gibberish from this angle, but with a few rotations and application of a series of decryption algorithms. You get this solution.
Find me and get me out. What's the character string after that? Some kind of address?
Not quite. It's a legal case number.
Got it. And after that, reward. Oh, now that is a character string I recognize. That's the language of money.
Indeed. An exceptionally reasonable reward.
I like it. It's got lots of zeros in all the right places.
Would you like to know more?
If by that you mean would I like to learn how to collect this reward, then yes. Yes, I would like to learn more.
I was hoping you would see it that way. I've been doing a bit of data mining while you were sleeping. Here is the dossier I've built up on the target so far. It's all there for you to peruse at your leisure. Name, physical description, including cyberware, previous legal background, known associates, connections, the whole song and dance. Here are their court appearances, hearings, conviction, and sentencing.
How long are they in for? Oh, ouch. 50 years. All on ice.
There's a bit more in this dossier than one would normally find in any kind of public records, but my sources extend beyond that. I took some artistic liberties with my methods of data collection, and got some details from sources that most regular citizens would not have access to.
Some of this stuff looks a little shady. I'll make that more than a little shady. These charges don't seem like the kind of thing the courts throw at someone with access to this sort of money. I'm assuming this stuff came from sources not created by the target themselves.
Correct.
Idiots. Why would people write this stuff down? Never mind. So where is this person right now? Where is it they need to be found at? And how are we going to get them out?
Here's what I managed to dig up. The target's legal case led to a series of digital documents, a criminal record, and eventually a location for cryogenic incarceration and storage. Here is where the target is currently being held. This is the Ebony Lake Holdings cryogenic site number 6. It is located inside.
Hey, hold on a second. I know this place. This is the old Orinoco Distribution Center, isn't it? The one just outside the industrial section. Just north of here. Just north of the clinic, right?
Correct. It has since been subdivided into commercial real estate. Most of it was bought up by Ebony Lake Holdings and converted into a cryogenic incarceration and storage facility.
And we need to get in there somehow and get the target out. I don't suppose we could just pull up to the front gate and ask nicely for them to let us in. I assume you have a plan for this.
I do. One based rather heavily on your own personal skill set.
An infiltration job, then. Excellent. Tell me more.
My sources are not entirely complete for this construct, and some of this is a composite based on multiple images and footage. But I have created a basic three-dimensional construct of the entire facility. This includes known floor plans, utility conduit routes, area subdivisions, construction blueprints, contractor plans, etc., etc., etc. Here it is.
Very nice work, Dex. Is this construct interactive?
Standard virtual interactive interface rules. Give it a try.
Let's have a look, then. I'm having a thought here. Just Let me follow it around for a bit, and then you can tell me how close I am to your plan.
I'm listening.
So, I can see the utility service corridors here. These lead out from the complex and off the edge of the construct. They connect to the regular municipal utility lines, yes?
Correct.
I'm willing to bet no one monitors those. They're pretty cramped in my experience. No one ever thinks they'd be an actual point of entrance to anywhere. Power lines and pipes and pipelines just come through holes in the wall, right? So there's our way in. The utility access corridor should lead into this section of the complex and come out in this part of the basement. It looks mostly enclosed, but there ought to be enough room for maintenance workers to get in. Wait a minute. Wait just a damn minute. Dex, look at this. The utility access in the basement goes right up through the middle of this thing. All 4 stories, with lines branching off at each level. It all just runs across the ceiling, just underneath the structure of the floor above it. That's got to be rather unsightly. Most places would cover that up somehow. Where is the target located? Do we have specifics?
The target is located in the secondary cryogenic detention wing. Level 1, Bay 12, Row 3, Capsule 762 Alpha.
First floor then. Even better. Show me their location on the construct relative to this utility access point. That's a pretty long distance, but I wonder. These flooring plans for the complex. It looks like each floor is about 12 feet tall. I think I'm reading this right. Yeah. Have you got any images from inside the place? Anything from hacked security cameras, end of construction audits, stuff like that? Preferably something with people in it.
Just a moment. I wasn't expecting something quite along those lines, but I think I can oblige. Here are several images from various locations post-construction, including 2 from inside the cryogenics wing itself.
Yes, it all looks the same. Each one of these areas, assuming the people in the images are a bit on the taller side, and those drop ceilings can't be much more than 7 feet high. That means a clearance of nearly 5 feet between the ceiling and the next floor up, with all the utility pipes and lines and supports and stuff inside it. Dex, that's practically a highway for me. Look at the way this floor plan is arranged. It looks like the very last thing to get built in here were the walls and false ceilings. The utilities run the length of this entire section. God, it would take hours and hours to climb that far. It's likely to be dusty as hell, and I'd be dangling from every weird pipe and cable and strut the whole time. But I'm pretty sure I can get in there. All the way in. From the basement, all the way to that cryo capsule. How does that sound?
Very much along the lines of how I envisioned the plan myself.
Damn, I'm good. Now, once I get in, what then? How do I get the target out? Are we gonna thaw him out first or steal the whole damn capsule?
I've been working on that angle. In fact, I've already made some inroads in hacking the facility's data feeds. I'm honestly a little surprised at how unprotected some of their systems are. Once you've located the target's cryo capsule, you'll be attaching a telemetry writer device to the back of it, near the diagnostic controls. I'll use the writer to fake the data feeds from the capsule to the central monitoring station, so it will look like everything is business as usual. The writer will also allow me to hack into the capsule control system and initiate the revival sequence. Once the target is fully revived and walking again, I'll close up the capsule and reactivate it, and the writer will continue transmitting its falsified data stream. I've already constructed and configured the writer. It just needs a few final tweaks and it'll be ready for use.
So I'll be working with a freshly thawed meatsicle. How long will it take for them to thaw out, exactly?
Based on the invoices I have access to, the facility uses a Model 308 Shenmatsui cryogenic system. Control center, capsules, monitoring system, everything. All on the same network and using the same performance system. Average revival time for this system is 23 minutes, plus or minus 3 minutes. Not exactly an expedited process, but certainly faster than some of the older cryogenic systems.
Not bad, but they're gonna come out of the process feeling like frosted roadkill. That's hardly ideal for a stealthy escape back through the ceilings.
Agreed. They'll need some artificial enhancements to get them moving more quickly, and to overcome the usual side effects of cryogenic hibernation sickness. I'll trust to your superior knowledge of pharmaceuticals, Core. Let me know what you need in the way of drones, injectors, and the like, and I'll see that the clinic will discreetly provide what is necessary.
I'll put together a list, plus a little something for myself into the bargain. This is going to be something of a long duration job. Probably at least 4 or 5 hours just climbing around in those pipes. And at least as long to get back out. I'm gonna need a few derms myself to do my best work in there. Better living through chemistry, as the old saying goes.
Anything else? Any specialized equipment?
Let me think. I've already got what little climbing gear I might need. I doubt the target is gonna need anything, though, with the derms I'll have on them. And with me to talk them through it, they should do alright. Oh, talking. I'll need a duplicate of the comm unit headset I usually use. Not the whole rig, though, just the headset. You can route their feed through my comm unit, just so they can hear us both during the climb back out.
Duly noted. You will also likely need a high-intensity cutting laser, portable model. If nothing else, the target is likely to be wearing restraints inside their cryo capsule. Those will need to be removed before any climbing is done.
A map would be useful, now that I think about it. Can you make a copy of this construct? Something a lot smaller and simpler. Something I can put on my cranial storage drive and access during the run.
Certainly. Would you like to download it now? I can have it ready in just a few minutes.
Yeah, go ahead and set it up. Actually, wait a second. Does the target have any internal hardware? Bring up that bio again, the one from the court records. Wow, now it looks like they also have a cranial storage drive and a subdermal induction link. Load that construct map onto an induction chip, Dex. I'll take that download when you have it ready. But if we can give the target a copy of it via the induction link, that will make things easier for both of us. They'll have a slightly better idea of where they're going to be working through, and I won't have to hold their hand every inch of the way.
I'll add the data chip to the west of your equipment store when you come to collect it before the one then.
Okay. That ought to do it. If I come up with anything else, I'll let you know. How soon are we doing this?
6 days, if that is convenient. I will need a bit of additional time to organize your pharmaceutical requisitions and to get the electronic equipment in order. I'll leave transportation arrangements to you, as well as discretion on where to take the target immediately after extraction.
I've got a safe house not far from that facility. We can hunker down there after we get out. We'll both at least need to sleep off the after effects of the derms. And I know I'm going to be sore as hell after half a damn day hanging upside down in the ceiling of someplace I'm not supposed to be in. What else do we need to plan out?
Nothing else comes to mind at the moment, but there's plenty of room for improvement and automation right up until we move.
Fine by me. I'm gonna check out then. I think I need another nap. Then I'll need to check up on that safe house of mine. Can you keep this construct open for me? I'll want to take a longer look at it, closer to 0 hour.
Yes. Use as much time in the construct as you need. I'll add and flag any updates I make to it.
Sounds good. I'll get back to you later today.
And so a new page is turned in this fascinating story. Now to see how the new chapter unfolds. That reminds me. Mr. Surazaki's birthday poem. Morning prepares us to experience the day and enjoy the night. Yes, I think that will do. Pause simulation. Exit.